In Year 5, we teach 3 methods of addition, all linked to the compact column methods. The first extends Year 4's learning, although in Year 5 we use larger numbers. Let's take a look at our learning objective: to be able to add mixed digit numbers using the compact method. Our number sentence is 52,456. Add 7,283. We have our steps to learning here at the side to help us solve this calculation correctly. My first step asks me to write my numbers in columns. As you can see here, I've written each digit of each number in the correct column, 1 digit per square. So I can tick that to say that I've done that. My next step says to add a placeholder. As one of my numbers is a 5-digit number and my other number is a 4-digit, there is no 10,000s in the second number. So we can, if it helps, add a placeholder to ensure that all of our digits are sitting in the correct column. So I can tick that I have done that. The next step, draw your answer lines. As you can see, I've already drawn my answer lines in, and I've done so with a ruler to make sure my learning is neat. The next step reminds me to always add from the right. We are aware of this from much of our prior learning, so I start with my ones column in this case. 6 add 3 is 9, so I'm going to do my 9 in that column, and I've started from the right, so I'm going to tick that next step. Have I got anything to carry over? No, so I can move on to my tens column. 5 add 8 is 13. As I can only put 1 digit in each column, I will put my 3 there, and I'm then going to carry over my 1, so I can tick there. I move on to the hundreds column. 4 add 2 is 6, but I mustn't forget the 1 that I've carried over. So 6 add 1 means I have 7. I then move on to my thousands column. 2 add 7 is 9, so I'm going to put my 9 in this column. I then move over to my 10,000s column. Now remember, as we are adding a 5-digit and a 4-digit, we only had 1 digit in our 10,000s, so we'd put our placeholder there to remind us. So 5 add 0 equals 5, so I'm going to put 5 in this column. My next step tells me to check, so I'm going to just double check that I've done all of these things to help me ensure my answer is correct. 6 is in the correct column above 3, and all of my other digits, as we can see, I've put them in my columns, so I've done that. Have I added my placeholder to remind myself where to put these digits? Tick. Have I got my answer lines? Tick. Did I start on the right? Yes, I know I did, but let's double check my addition. 6 and 3 is 9. 5 and 8 is 13. I place the 3 there, and I carried over the 1. 4 and 2 is 6. Add the 1, makes 7. 2 and 7 is 9, and then 5 add 0 is 5. So if we go back to my number sentence, 52,456 add 7,283 is equal to 59,739. If you follow all of these steps, you will be able to solve your mixed digit numbers addition.
We teach two methods in Year 6. The first extends Year 5's learning with increasingly larger numbers. This can be seen in our calculation policy. This video will model the final method on our calculation policy. Let's take a look at our learning objective, to be able to add decimals with mixed amount of digits. By now, we're secure with the compact method. This method will focus on decimals. Our number sentence is 16.39 add 3.725. Here we've got our steps to learning which will help us through this session. The first on our steps to learning, write numbers in columns. So as you can see, I've lined up all our columns. I'm going to give that a little tick to remind me that I've done it. The next, line up the decimal point. This is the most important part of the steps to learning. If we don't line up the decimal point, our answer will be wrong before we've even started. Draw answer lines. As you can see, I've used a nice ruler to draw my answer lines. That we keep it nice and tidy. As you will be aware from the previous learning, we always add from the right. We're going to start in this column here, which is the thousandths. So we've got 5, we've got nothing here, so it's 5 all on its own. So I'm going to carefully draw that. It's very tricky. So I'm going to tick that to remind me that I've done it. Did we need to carry here? No, but we might need to in a second. 9 add 2, so we're in the next column now. We're in the hundredths column now. 9 add 2, so in our head 9 add 2 is 11. So I'm going to put the 1 there for the tens and the 1 there for the ones. As you can see, I've had to carry there. Next column, we're in the tenths column. 3 add 7 is 10. Don't forget this one. So 3 add 7 is 10. Add the 1 is 11. So we're going to pop the 1 there for the tens and the 1 there for the ones. 6 add 3 is 9. Add the 1 is 10. Don't forget to cross it out. That reminds us that we've used it. So there we've got the 10. Then the final column, the tens column, we've got a 1 here, nothing here, and we've got a 1 here. So we've got 1 add 1 is 2. Cross that out because we've used it, and we've got 2. Oh, let's look at our steps to learning. Make sure decimal point in answer. Oh my goodness, yes, we just need to pop it here. How did I know it was there? Because we need to line up the decimal points all the way down, otherwise our answer will be wrong. Tick that off as we've done it. Check, that's very important. Go back through and check. Write the numbers in the columns. Were all our digits in the correct column? Yes, they were. Line up decimal points. We've lined them up nicely. Lovely. Draw answer lines. Yes, we've got those. Always add from the right. Yes, we did that. Did we need to carry? We always have to ask that question. So here we've got 5. Here we've got 9 add 2 is the 11. Here we've got 3 add 7 was 10. Add the 1 is 11. Here we've got 6 add 3 which was 9. Add the 1 which was 10. And 1 is 2. So we've checked that. I'll give that little last tick. So let's go back to the number sentence. 16.39 add 3.725, and our answer today is 20.115.